Oh, this is annoying. I don't even know what I was doing. Why did I crash? What was so graphically intensive that I crash? It's silly, wacky. Hello, welcome back in. Sorry about that. I crashed out. Dude, it really does. It really does. I need to get my computer set up with a capture card to be completely honest. But I don't have a very strong computer, I guess you could say. And I stream off of my webcam from my PlayStation. I have a PlayStation camera, so I would have to get an actual web camera and set it up with that. You know what I mean? All right, let's throw these pearls in here. I seen the first and the second one. I know a lot of people love the books. I just never got into the books myself, but I probably should read them because I hear the books are absolutely amazing. All right, we got the frog out. We got med brews. I need to put my rifle away and grab my shotgun. I need my boomstick. Oh, I don't need to take that. I need to take that. I need to take that. Don't need to take that. Probably should craft the, or not craft. I probably should grab some more shotgun ammo though. I haven't seen the new one yet myself, but I've watched like the first two. I don't really get too big into the new. As funny and as cliche as it sounds, I kind of stay away from Hollyweird. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things that the more I look into it, the more it makes me feel weird. Yes and no. And the Swamp Cave, Swamp Cave's got a pretty good loot drop table on it. You can get Giga Saddles in the Swamp Cave. You can get the same kind of loot from the Swamp Cave as most of the ocean caves. But the Swamp Cave is one of those exceptions when it comes to cave drops. The Swamp Cave is put on a different category because of the poison. So it's not a bad cave to go loot hunting. I can show you one of the saddles that I got from the Swamp Cave itself that a lot of people are like, no way. Let me go over here and check real quick. I'll show you it. So they do drop. They do drop. This is also one that drops in the swamp cave. Let me scroll down and blow your mind, because this saddle right, where is it? Right here. This saddle right here also drops in the swamp cave. No, but I got a perfect 124 maximum Giga saddle from the swamp cave, which is rarer than the Rex saddle. So it drops. Swamp cave drops, dude. When I say the swamp cave smacks with some of these drops, dude, I'm being dead serious. I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not leading you down the wrong. This cave will drop the Rex saddle. It's just a question of when. Because if it drops that kind of stuff, what else do you think is going to drop? That's one of the rarest saddles to find in the game. And it also dropped. Let me go back to one that I actually want to make. I left it in here. It just dropped this for me the other day, or not the other day, just a couple streams ago. Literally just today, it dropped this. You come in here, check out this. I got that. If that says how good the swamp cave is, you know what I mean? Swamp cave's great. It gives some of the rarest, highest saddles that you can find in the game. It's just the poison. It's annoying. It's such an annoying cave, and you have to have a specialized tiny creature to get in there because everything's too small. The frog is really the only way to get through through the swamp cave reliably and be able to tank everything. So frog and the shotgun, the old tried and true way, is still the only tried and true way that you can actually do it. Yeah, it is very good. And if I use a crafter on it, I'll even make a higher saddle. So with this armor rating, it's a little expensive for my blood, but it's not horrible. So with this, I would only be able to craft a few of them at a time, maybe if I had enough stuff, if I grinded all day. But if I had a high crafting, so if I took a mind wipe and I took all my points, and I threw them into crafting, it's 107 points. I mean, if you really want, I've already said any of the blueprints that I got, if you bring the stuff, I have no problem crafting it. But just bring the stuff. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, yeah, dude. Yeah, some of these things you can't even use the fabricator. So this is my pride and joy, dude. I will never get rid of this one. But this one right here is what I make my Megatherium saddles out of. So if you're a saddle connoisseur of like myself, look at this bad boy. Look at the armor rating on that sucker. 124 is maximum. That is an apprentice. So it is so cheap. Look at the armor on that apprentice saddle. That's like a Mastercraft saddle, but for the apprentice value. You see how cheap that crap is? Now, what I can do with this is, like I was saying earlier, with my my crafting skill, if I mind wipe and use crafting skill, I can pop out almost perfect saddles, dude. For the price of an apprentice saddle, I have a high-level saddle that I can run bosses with these Megatheriums. With high crafting skill. If you look up top there, it's got a high crafting skill. We got a 47.4. So if I get a high crafting skill drop, that means that I get high level saddles. And that's what I'm looking for with these Rex saddles. I need a high armor rating, low rarity. So if I can get an apprentice Rex saddle with a high amount of armor, I can make really cheap saddles that are premium, premium Rex saddles. So that's what I'm working on it. Yeah, man, that's good. Hell no, we can't trade for that saddle. That is my blueprint. There are certain saddles that I will not trade. This is one of those saddle blueprints that I will not be trading. This is an awesome saddle. Now, a lot of people get it confused because they see that blue color and they're like, oh, dude, it's just an apprentice saddle. If you know a thing or two about ARK, you know this saddle is a god tier drop. That is a excellent, just ridiculously leveled apprentice saddle. So it's one of those things that like it's just amazing. Which one? The Rhino Nappa? I'll show you the Rhino Nappa. You can screenshot it. I mean, I tried the hard cape. I'm trying to get my berry. I'm trying to get my. That's the reason why I was just out in the ocean to get my berry going. So I'm thinking about either using this crazy baryonyx or my Bazzi. I have a really good Bazzi. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use. But this guy will raise up pretty quickly. And he's so beefy that, to be honest, this will probably run everything. This is like a giga underwater. Have I showed you its stats? This one? Look at the freaking stats on this monster. And that's not even the most hardcore thing about it, dude. It's got 23 million mutations just on its dad's side. It's actually almost 24 million mutations. And it's got about 4 million mutations on the mother's side. Yeah, I did get these pyromans right here. And they are all females. And you're the one that lost your pyromane too, right? Yeah, they're gorgeous. I love them. They're genuinely adorable. Yeah, yeah. I got a couple pyromans right now. Yeah, I've got the one that I told you I would throw you, but that's going to be it for the pyromans. That would be two for you, good sir. And I believe I've got to throw you foundations, tools, and now I've got to make you a cryo fridge, apparently. So, this is two setups. Starting to feel a little overused, if you catch my drift. But yeah, I'll get you set up one more time. I would seriously suggest that you consider following the warnings that people have been giving you about tribing up with other people. Oh my God. We've already been over this. It is partly your fault, my friend. If you did not tribe with them, you would not be in this predicament. Am I wrong? I mean, don't make me go into dad mode, but this is partially to blame on you. I did give everybody their own kit to start with. And I said, there are people that you might be able to tribe with, but fair warning, this is what could happen. That's why I don't tribe with people. But my subscribers can make tribes, but things might happen. You get what I'm throwing down here? Try to give you some real talk here. You know, like I'll help out. But it's wearing a little thin for you, bud. Not to be mean. I'm not being cruel. But I understand. I understand circumstances are a thing. I get it. But yeah, I've got a pyromane here for you. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. And it doesn't matter to me as long as they act like responsible people. Because it will come down to a point where I'll just have them banned. If drama continues to happen and we can't figure out how to beat people, I will have admin do admin things, Hey, hey, hey. I have no problem with that because there's a point where it becomes too much hassle. You know what I'm saying? Without any kind of reward on my end. Which I don't mind. I don't mind giving. I have no problem helping. But when I start to feel a little bit overused, or if things are happening in the chat that yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like those. If we can't, you're good. I'm just saying that like asking for help every once in a while is fine, but it's like how much are you gonna ask? How much are you gonna ask? Like, am I gonna just build everything for you? And it's not a problem. I'll get you started. I understand Arc early game can be very difficult, and having those tools and having an early game tame is awesome, especially when somebody. But this is a second Pyro main. You know how much people charge for these online? Like, genuinely, have you ever looked up online markets? Because these are very, very high stats. These are very high stat Pyroman for a brand new dinosaur that just came out that you could probably sell for real money. You see my chagrin here? You see why I'm getting a little bit about this? Because I could just say kick rocks. I could. Try not to. And you told me earlier that it just disappeared, so now you're lying to me. So that makes it even better. Angie, can you do your magic for me real quick and just ban him? Because now he just lied. And I don't like that. I don't like liars. I really don't like liars. So just go ahead and do me a favor, Angie, and ban him, please. Sorry there, bud. I don't like liars. You lied to me. You told me it disappeared. I'm going to tell you exactly what you told me because I felt bad because it's disappeared before for me too. And you said it died. Now you're lying to me. Now you're lying to me. Nope. There's no I'm sorry. You've started enough chaos in here already, dude. I'll let you think about it. I'm going to put you on a 24-hour ban. Just a 24-hour ban. Because I want you to think about it. You can come back. We'll see how this works out tomorrow, but you're on a 24-hour ban. Until midnight tomorrow my time, you're on a 24-hour ban. So you irritated me, and that takes some work, my guy. I don't like being lied to. Do not like it. No, you're fine, man. You're fine. Don't be upset. Don't be upset, dude. I just don't like being lied to. That just makes me feel all kinds of ways. I have no problem helping out. But don't take my kindness for a weakness. I'm not dumb. No, you're fine. You're fine. All right, Swamp Cave, let's go! Now, let me put this guy back. There's only so much that I can deal with, and being lied to is not one of those things that I like by any means, shape, way, form, or anything. Not cool. Don't like it. Dude, I just don't understand why people lie like that. That's my biggest thing. And playing the game, I don't. I like to play the game as intended. I like you just said earlier, the the early game's the fun part. Doing all this tedious stuff is just insane. I like the insane chaos that it is at the beginning. The beginning is fun, dude. It really is. You get a lot of crazy stuff. You're trying to make your way and find find a house, you're trying to do all these things. It's a lot of fun. So I like making my way up through the tech tiers. Get a smithy going. It's taken me, an hour to get the metal tools, and now I'm finally at metal tools, and now I can get through this and use my metal tools, and I've upgraded my resource gathering ability, and then I upgrade to the fabricator, and then like just keep on going up in those up in the tech tier. So it I can understand on other people's behalf though, not wanting to do that because that's a lot of work to try to catch up on. But in the same aspect, like, don't lie to me. Yep, always first RG or first PT and then RG. I make a boat though. In my early game, I make a boat and I'll make a RG a taming trap. Yeah, yeah. I'm an honest person. I pride myself on honesty. That's what marriage is really. People ask me, what do you need in a good marriage? Honesty. Just be honest with them. Me and my wife don't lie to each other. When we feel a certain kind of way, we'll tell each other what we feel, how we feel, what we're thinking. We're honest with each other. If I'm acting like an asshole, excuse my French, my wife will let me know, hey, I love you, but you're acting like an ass. And we kind of keep each other in check. Because of that honesty, I trust her. If she tells me that all the time and she's lying, how do you think my marriage would end up? You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things that even though we're not married, as a people, you shouldn't lie to each other. That's one of those things that will break a relationship regardless. Yeah, I mean it's good. So with your breeding, what you want to do is max the max. So as you even if you level up your tame as you level it up, it's not going to breed out a baby that level. So what you're going to want to do is find a high because a wild tame is what it's going to be popped out at. So whatever that. So when you wild, so we'll say you wild tame a level 100 with a perfect 124 taming stat. So it tames out at 124. The babies that it pops out will be, or not 120, 224. The babies that will pop out will all be 224. So even if you throw levels on that 224 and make it a 300, the babies will still pop out at 224. So that's like with my breeding and stuff that I do. When I have my breeders, I do not put points on them so that way I can see what their babies will pop out at. If they mutate, then I can go back onto the parents and see what stat is different. And then that stat that's different, you'll see that it's 2 levels higher and it's got 2 extra points put into that stat, which will make it different than the parent stat. So it's one of those things. That's why people look for what they refer to as a perfect breeder. So the breeding pair are matching stats. Oh God, why does that have to be? Why does that have to be out here right now? I'm all about giving second chances. I don't mind, but I draw the line at lying. I don't like a liar. For future reference, anybody that's caught lying, Link, hear me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, man. It's just one of those things that's, and he could make a new account. He could be back in here right now for all I know. I don't know. All I know is it's one of those things that you can't really deal too much about. You can try to figure it all out, but I don't allow people into my tribe. I can't really ban him from the chat. He can make a new account. Go right ahead. Make sure you subscribe. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just one of those things. Sometimes people just play games, man. Some people are actually crazy. I don't know if you realize this, but there are some people out there that will have like multiple personalities on the internet just to argue with themselves, just to make a scene, just so other people join in on the argument, so that way they have something to do because they're bored and they have nothing else better going on in their life. You know what I mean? There are crazy people out there. Genuinely like sad. There's something wrong. They need to go through a therapist kind of people. There's the Arthplura. But like I said, I'm not out to judge anybody. But I won't be lied to. So hopefully his other personalities, if he has them, and he's in, don't conflict with my don't lie to me mentality. What's going on here? Got a dip potato chip. Thanks for trying to eat my butt. I use a frog because I like the cementing paste, and it just fits so much better in here. But the berry, I'm still taming up. Or not taming, I'm still maturing the berry. But the frog is just a wild frog. It's not a very good frog. I haven't bred the frogs. I did, but it didn't work out my way. Grab this. Put some raw meat in. Yeah, I'm about to. I am about to. I'm about to go get a soda real quick. Let this guy eat with my old toothpick trick. Aha! Saved my fingers. Nothing's going to be able to get me up here either. So, I don't care. I would be careful. I would be very, very careful. But yeah, I don't care. You're more than welcome to cave, dude. Come on. I'm going to go get a muffin and a... I'm going to go get a muffin real quick and a Coke. So give me a second. I am back. Welcome in if you guys are just joining. I'm just trying to feed my frog up real quick. Drinking a soda real fast. Eating a muffin off screen. It's pretty high level, man. I'm eating a muffin. Blueberry muffin. Just ate the muffin top. Oh, muffin. I ate my muffin top, though. So now I just got the bottom bit. I got crumbs in my beard. Wow. Be gone, spawn of Satan! Yep, saving it for later. It's my flavor saver. Just kind of throw it in there and suck on it, you know, get the flavor out of it. Wait for me. I'm here. I'm just at the beginning. There is a big nasty somewhere. I need levels. I need Rex Blueprint. Need to take care of this Arthropleura real quick, though. Ooh, excuse me. We need all the levels. There was an Arthropleura somewhere around here. Yeah, we're allied. He's not a part of my tribe, but we are allied. Cheesecake is delicious. But not the weird and wacky, just regular old cheesecake. What's going on here? Art could being weird. I make mine homemade. Cheesecake is actually really simple. Yeah, I agree. But there are some places out there that you can get a really, really good cheesecake. I'm a strawberry reduction kind of guy myself. I do like strawberry. It's really not too hard. It's really not too hard at all. It's actually a pretty simple one. Yeah, strawberry is delicious. Raspberry is probably good, but I'm kind of a stickler when it comes to the seeds. I don't really like raspberry preserves or blackberry preserves because of the little crunchy bits. But if you get that stuff out, if you have a good sieve and you sieve that stuff right out, that's the way I like my. It's not considered jam at that point. It's considered a jelly because it doesn't have seeds and stuff. Behind you, getting your butt kicked. All right. Let's get back here. This isn't really a very good, like, experience cave, to be honest. Not a bad stuff cave. But not really so much a awesome loot cave, like experience cave. I like cookies. I do like cookies, but I don't like them extra crispy. I like my I like my. I don't want to say chewy. I like mine tender, I guess you could say. You know, like fresh out of the oven, warm, homemade, grandma made. You know, chocolate chip. That kind of cookie. The kind that you can only get at home. And we got to run back over to this other room, and then we can. There's some pretty easy cookie recipes out there too. Sugar cookies are pretty easy. Chocolate chips pretty easy. What's another really easy one? Peanut butter cookies are actually really easy. They're really easy. It just takes a bunch of peanut butter. A good peanut butter cookie, ooh-wee. That has to be homemade. I don't like store-bought peanut butter cookies because they're too crisp. I like my peanut butter cookie warm and gooey. Peanut butter cookies are always a good way. Yep. Cake cookies. I've had cake cookies before. This is most of the swamp cave right here. Just sitting here and just clickety click, 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 click. Welcome in. I'm just smacking some spiders. No bake. Oh, dude, I love oatmeal raisins. They have to have raisins in them. If they're oatmeal, they have to be raisins. That's like one of the only things that I actually like raisins in. If you're making what is it? Bread pudding. I don't want any raisins. But if you're making oatmeal cookies, they have to have raisins. Absolutely must. Yeah, I actually do, man. I genuinely like this game quite a bit. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Francisco. Oh, get it. Get it. I don't like those boogers. Get it. But yeah, it's actually a pretty good game. It's one of those games that I keep finding myself coming back to. And this isn't the old one. This is the new one. So this is Ark Ascended. not Ark Evolved. But yes, I genuinely like it. It's a fun game. I think it will be way better than the original, believe it or not. Oh, I just ran into hell. Why am I stuck? Oh, I'm fat. I'm very, very fat. Cool Whip and Frosted Sugar. I've seen those before. I've had them, actually. I'm not a big fan of those, but they're not bad. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, I do. What's spitting on me? What is spitting on me? Oh, it's a spider. Chunky. There we go. Let me get some of this stuff off. Check my gas mask. Get this raw meat so that way I can top up on health. Make sure you're topping up on health, Wolfie. Oh, you got a lot of bugs on you. Alright. Get the cementing paste brought over to my inventory. If you want to split up this cementing paste with me, Wolfie, I have no problem splinting up some loot. But let me heal up my frog all the way first. I know your guy's not making cementing paste, so I can throw you some of this instead of having to make all that into cementing paste with stone. This is a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, send a guy crossplay, man. But we not only have cooler stuff, better graphics, but we also have crossplay. Oh, I'm gonna drop all of this stuff. Frogs are good, man. I just been on the search for a high level. They really are. One day when I get another high level female, I'm gonna start breeding them out. So eventually I'll be able to just kind of hand them out. But for now, I've only got one. But they are an excellent tame. They are an excellent tame. They're one of the most underrated tames in the game, in my opinion. And they do quite a bit of damage. Surprising amounts of damage. No. I'll when I get back to base, I'll show you why. So, because I can do the brood mother, I get so much chitin I can't carry anymore. Like, I cannot take any more chitin into my base. I legitimately have I think 5 volts full of nothing but chitin. Or chitin, I should say. It's not chitin, it's chitin. But I literally have 5 volts of chitin back at base. Are you feeding your guy food? Holy crap, you're tore up from the floor up, my friend. I know they eat raw fish, cooked fish, but you can also heal them up with raw meat, regular raw meat. Welcome in if you're just joining us. But no, I don't save up. Even when I go out with like prime meat and all that stuff, I drop most of it. Let's get this last crate right here. Double spawned over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you already know. So I've got literally 5 volts filled to the top with chitin or chitin. Grab this one. Oh man, I wish you'd give me the saddle. I just want the saddle. I mean, that's cool. It's got great. That's really good. It's nice, but I just want the saddle. Yeah, well, when you start doing those bosses, you just get so much. It's ridiculous. And at a certain point, you just like when I first started doing the bosses, like I don't know why people throw keratin and chitin on the ground. And as soon as I started doing these bosses, I'm like, that's why. I believe you could just throw, yeah, you could just eat meat and it will heal them up. It's not as much as fish, but it will heal them up slightly, like just slightly. I thought I need to check. The last time I used my berry, I kind of threw him in the lava. So it's been a little bit since I've used my berry, but this next berry, all right. Well then, I'm not sure. You guys just have a lot of it laying around then. But I want to say you could feed them. I have to test it, but I want to say you could feed. No, you can't. Yes, yes you can. Maybe I don't know what your berries over there doing. I throw my hand back and forth. Nope, it's not working. Well, poop. Looks like we need to go out to the river and get you berries some fish. Let me check this last little. This might have double spawned real quick. Let's go back here real fast and yeah, this double spawned. Oh, give me the loot. I got none. Yeah, I am bald. I used to have majestic flowing hair. What are you doing, frog? Stop it. Oh, you big boy. See, we could tame this one up because it's only a level 130. So you can tame up the ones that are lower level like that. Come on, BP. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I need that Rex BP. But I will have a water mount. Let's get your berry out of here so that way you don't have to worry about your stuff getting too tore up. And the cave's pretty much empty for right now. Excuse me. Come on, give me the bugs. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. This is my United States of whatever. All right. Let's take off the gas mask. If you want, Barry, I'll meet you back over there by the base, and we'll split out this cementing paste from this run. I haven't tested that, actually. I have not tested that. I know Crouch Cave is tight, man. Crouch Cave is tight, tight. That is my cave, dude. I love Crouch Cave. That's just because Crouch Cave is so easy to get into. Nothing is in the front, and you've got a guaranteed loot drop of varying, color. And it's mostly, mostly yellows and reds that you find in there. Sometimes you find the occasional blue there at the beginning, but there's 3 spawns in the Crouch Cave area at the very beginning that you can easily grab without aggroing anything. So I'll go up to Crouch Cave normally and just kind of hang out, grab stuff, and I'll try to get there a couple times a day, but I haven't been doing that lately. But I hunt there every once in a while for shotgun blueprints. Because I know you can pull shotgun blueprints in that cave. I just haven't found one yet. dude. I just lost 3 cats over there in Hard Ice Cave. I died so hard. I was on a death circle, a death spiral. I was on 3 deaths before I got my stuff back. And then I lost all 3. No, I was on 2 deaths before I lost my before I got my stuff back. And then at the very end of it, I dipped out. My pyromane died, and I just dipped out of the cave, and I had to make my way back home on foot. That was in the very early morning too. That was yesterday, I think. Yeah, that was yesterday. Sloth was like, "Let's go do Hard Ice Cave." I was like, "You know how hard that cave really is?" And he's like, "Oh, let's do it anyway." I was like, "I'm not even prepared for it, and I'm more prepared for it than you are." And he died, and then I got greedy because they had blocked off a lot of the spawns. So I got a little. There he is. How you doing, dude? And I just started dying, dude. It's probably a good idea, yeah. But yeah, dude, I went on a death spiral yesterday. That is a beautiful bird. Is that like a light green or is that all white? Say nothing. We were talking about Hard Ice Cave. And I was like, dude, I have such a bad time in some of these caves. So this is the Oviraptor. Or not the Gigantoraptor. Let me kind of find it again real fast. You can see its nest right here. Oh, it's mad at me. It's so mad at me. Oh. Go away. Oh, oh, oh. It is a very fast boy. But essentially, oh, don't you do it. Yeah, you can kind of see it over here. So you see the baby there? What level is that? That's 20. The baby is going to stay by the nest. That's the baby. What you want to do is you want to distract the mother by throwing eggs, fertilized eggs. And they say a fertilized Rex egg is going to give you 30 seconds. So once you distract the Gigantoraptor, then you run to the nest and you find that baby, and the baby's going to do a dance move, and it's going to give you a prompt to do that dance move, and you copy it. So you pick one of the 3 that it's doing, and then you repeat that until it tames up. But they're kind of like rock drakes and dragons, and the adults can't be tamed. You have to tame a child. So generally speaking, it's a baby egg, but in this case, it's the actual baby itself. So you would want to do the dance moves, and then you tame it. Then you bring it back home and raise it, and then you got your very own Gigantoraptor. But they are pretty cool. They actually they pop eggs out. So what you want to do is you throw an egg into it, then you can throw an egg into the incubating slot on the saddle, and it will incubate your eggs for you. Lincoln's bedtime. What time is it? I mean, it is 12:30. It is getting there. I did get on at 12:30 today, so I've been streaming for 12 hours now. Woohoo, 12-hour stream. So you're not wrong. And plus I do have some old videos I need to put thumbnails on, and I mean but they are a very cool tame. I've got one. I was given it by a well, thank you. I appreciate you. Don't stop yet. Okay, I won't stop. I won't stop. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And plus, I have this baby I have out right now, and these three babies as well. Oh, dude, I stream late every night. These guys need 30 more minutes right here. Welcome in, welcome in. And this guy, he's taming up pretty quick. So, not too bad. This thing looks cool. No, you started late. I started 30 minutes late. I said I start 30 minutes early or 30 minutes late. I just started a little late today. But I can't really say too much because yesterday I had a whole bunch of technical stuff going on with YouTube, and it was being. Is this thing still wild? Mm, exactly, late. No, that's not my mom. That's one of my moderators. I mean, I feel like my moderator's got my best interests. I mean, I don't think that I picked the wrong people. Minute 5 minute timeout for you, sir. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But insomnia is one of those things that bit me a long time ago, and I still have some symptoms. You know what I mean? As much as I would love not to. Megalond? Oh, you mean the Megalon? I don't know what dinosaur you the one with the venom, little Komodo dragon, that boom rifle. Oh, that's a good rifle too, my friend. But maybe, maybe shark. What shark? Sharkity shark. Oh, I guess sloth. I will give you the rifle, considering you asked nicely. A Meg? What about a Meg? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I was confused there for a second. I was like, what? Yep. That's good, man. That'll get you into the ocean. Yay, boom rifle. Let me get these blueprints put up real quick. This one, this one, this one. To happy dance. Guess I'll eat this fish real quick. Put these in here. Rifle ammo can be put up. Wolfie, you wanted the cement paste? I gave you half of it for doing that run with me. So I got... Yeah, you're good. That's all the cementing paste. I'm gonna give you all full stacks. I'm taking like 50 less, but it's not a big deal. But I'll give you these. It's 1,000 cementing paste. You got 5 minutes. See if you make it here. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. 4 minutes, 38. How long is it going to take you to get here? Oh, if this was reality, oh goodness. Mm-mm. I find me a hidey hole somewhere and never come out. No, thank you. Even though I'm a decent Ark player, reality is reality. This is a video game. You have a good time. Yes. Yeah. I don't think I'd even go to a Jurassic Park. If they had a real life Jurassic Park, I don't think I'd go. Oh man, I don't know. If it were, I don't know. I really don't know. If it were real life, if we were the ones that don't, if we were the ones that actually try again, and we were the ones that, if I was respawning, I think I could go through with it. But imagine being mauled to death and then waking up only to have it happen again. Hello! Howdy doody. Long legs. What would I look like in Ark? Would I be able to create my own body? Oh, you're talking about the movie. Long legs, right? That was lame. What was lame? The movie? It was interesting. Don't time them out for disagreeing with you, you big tit. 5 minute timeout. You're a boob, you know that? Do I gotta time you out, sloth? Just because somebody don't agree with you, it doesn't mean that you gotta block them. All he said was it was lame. That's not blocking terms. Lame. That was his opinion. If he thinks it was a crap movie, then maybe it was a crap movie. Time me out, sloth. Oh no, you're not gonna make it in time? You got 60 seconds. It wasn't me this time. He's probably looking at it right now. Can I time him out? I'm just messing with you, sloth. But he really didn't say anything that shouldn't, I mean, I know you're messing with them. Bro, I'm getting you a Rex saddle. I don't know. I don't know. You got there. Here. I got you. No worries. I reset the timer. You got 5 minutes to get here. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I'm just messing with you. I'm sure you already know. But yeah, next time just do it for like a minute. Just do it for like 5 seconds. Be like, ah, screw you. 5 seconds. Be quiet for 5 seconds. Yee. You get back in, man? You good to go? Got 4 minutes. Uh, Honestly, I like Helldivers. Helldivers was really fun. If you're into fast action, just fast paced, holy crap, what's going on? Why is everything trying to burn my face off with acid? Or fire explosive rounds at my face? Or what's going on and why is this happening? Like that, it's fun. I enjoyed it. Pick another. I have that one. Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't. I know you're a little. I don't want to throw age out there, but I know that like some of the games that I'm into, you might not be even able to get without somebody there to get it for you. But Insurgency Sandstorm is a pretty good game. So Insurgency Sandstorm, I'd say look that up. Yes, yeah, you'd like Insurgency. And believe it or not, Rainbow Six is pretty good too. You made it. You have made it, good sir. I was just joking with you. I was going to reset it again. You didn't have to rush. My son plays Rainbow Six as well, man. If I had to choose between Black Ops or The Division, it would be yeah, no problem, man. No problem. It'd probably be The Division. Just because Black Ops has become so freaking blah, blah, blah. 300 gigabytes for crap. Well, you should check out Insurgency Sandstorm. It's actually pretty good. And if you have a PS5, they just remastered it, gave it an overhaul for PlayStation 5, so graphics are much better on it. Wow. Yeah, I know, dude. I got on them. I got on them just because you said it was lame. I know, man. But thanks for sticking around. Yeah, if I'm going to play a game like that, I'm going to play Sandstorm. It's just really gruesome. A lot of people don't have the gut for it because it's a very gruesome game. People are getting shredded. It's like an actual like firefight. And the way that they designed the game is it's so accurate to sounds that it really the best it's the best video game for an actual firefight, you know? Like an actual like it feels good. When I really want to play a good military simulator, I'll go in and I will play Sandstorm Insurgency and just you'll hear Nokia phones go off and it will freak you out to your core. You will understand what it's like to be in the military. Dude, they're making a remake for Silent Hill 2. I love the original. Oh, God, I'm going to be stuck playing Silent Hill. Dude, Silent Hill is one of my favorite games. Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, Pyramid Head. I love Pyramid Head. It is one of my favorite of all-time game characters of all time. Of all time. Dead Alliance. I don't know if I've heard about Dead Alliance. I have to look up this remaster, dude. If they're making a remaster of Silent Hill, I might cry a little bit. But dude, that's really good. It's a really good game. I'm telling you, man, he's got that trigger finger. I jumped on him for you. Like, dude, he just disagreed with you. You didn't have to ban him. But dude, they had to throw a psychological warning on the Silent Hill games. If you look into the history and the lore of Silent Hill, each of the monsters. Oh, don't say that. I thought you were talking about the Silent Hill movie. I was like, the Silent Hill movie was horrible. Let me turn this up. It's such a good game, and it looks good. Oh, it looks really good. Is that the Android one? Legsy. Yeah, each one of these creatures in the game have a symbol for what they actually mean. So, give me a second and I'll explain. This looks pretty good. That iconic alarm, dude. Where's my boy? Where is my boy? Oh, they're not going to show him? Really? He's like one of the biggest things in Silent Hill 2. They're not going to show the Pyramid Head. That's silly. Pyramid Head's my dude, man. I love Pyramid Head. That's cool that they're making a remake to it. I'm excited for that. I'm going to try that out. Oh, I'm listening to myself talk. But I genuinely like Pyramid Head. But for instance, one of the creatures in that game is a husband and a wife. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's there. It's main part of the game. But one of the creatures in that game is a husband and wife, and it's so brutal because they had a very abusive relationship, and because this is a purgatory or hell, they're cast to be with each other for all of eternity. So the husband carries the wife upside down on his back, and they're bonded together in bondage. Voice talk with subs. Oh, that might be rough, man. That might be rough. I would probably want to be a little bit more popular, and that would probably be an exclusive thing for people that like actually paid to do. Like if I had a join button and people paid, like that would be. Psychological warning is because of how gruesome the story was and how messed up some of the characters in the story were. The sexual abuse that some of these characters talked about, the violence, the sexual violence, the depravity of humans. Like it's all basically he's like I don't want to spoil the story or ruin it for you, but he's in hell. He's in purgatory. So he's literally in hell. And all these beings around him are all demons that are part of something deep-seated in humans. So the husband that beats his wife and then viciously does nasty things, SA, he SAs her and just beats her and just all that violence and sexual stuff going on. That's why it has to be the psychological warning. It is a horribly brutal game. If you actually like read into it and you look into all these things, it's so gruesome, man. It's one of those games that they say you have to be of sound mind to be able to play it. Legitimately. It is a brutal, violent, horrible, horrible backstory. But it's such a good game, and it really, the darkness of it kind of helps some people overcome some of the darknesses that they've lived in their life. So it's one of those games that's just, it sits in its own category. So it's psychological, warnings that have to be given out and stuff like that because it does. It messes with people's heads because of the stuff that happens in it. But it's a game, it's a form of content. But it's very graphic, man. It's a very violent game. Yeah, it's basically what it is. They don't want people to get on there and you know expect it to be just a horror game, and then all of a sudden, all of these things that may have happened to them in the past is starting to be shown on the screen, and like warning. If you've had any kind of issues of this in the past, maybe this isn't your game. But yeah, it's a very brutal game. Very. I love it though. I grew up playing it when I was an early teenager. I got really into the whole Silent Hill series. So, and I fell in love with it. I really did. It was a great game. Very eerie too. It's a very, very unsettling game. Kind of like the original Dead Space, just unsettling. You don't know what next, what's going to happen. Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of intense scenes in these games. Those games they can be very brutal. There's a lot of really disturbing things. I mean, if you've ever seen the original, the movie, the Silent Hill movie, it's got one of the craziest, most brutal scenes of all movies, dude. It's literally a Pyramid Head walks up to some lady, and she's sitting outside of the church, and he gets her, man. He grabs her. He takes her by the flesh of by her flesh, and rips her skin off completely, and throws her human leather coat through the doors of the church at the people in the church. That's just one of the scenes out of the movie. Yeah, yeah, dude. It's about the whole game is based on, so all of the demons are based on psychological things, like the demons that we considered psychological, like psychopaths and uh, uh, are grapists, I guess you can call them. That's what they say nowadays on YouTube, grapists. So those people that go out and grape people, like just crazy people, messed up people, people with just not normal brains. They're not normal people, like genuinely evil people, and they make characters on them. Dude, the movie's brutal. If you've never seen the movie and you get into that kind of stuff, watch the first movie. You'll get kind of an understanding of the entirety of the series, but it's not the game. It's not what it's supposed to be. It's not the game. Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3 for that matter do not follow the movie storyline. They Hollywoodized it, so it's a little bit more than what, and it doesn't go in as depth as the games do. It's a it's a very messed up story. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if she's into that kind of stuff, she might really like it. But the Silent Hill movie is pretty cool. It's not the game. It's really not the game. But it's close enough for you to understand the story of the whole Silent Hill movie, the whole Silent Hill series. It's basically like somebody's revenge. Like it's kind of weird to explain, but it's basically at the end of the day, it's either somebody's revenge or you're finding out that you as a person are not what you think you are and you're actually a monster, you know? But because your brain no worky right, you don't know. So you have to do detective work and figure out I am psychopath. So it's just one of those things. Like I believe the second one, he just goes into a crazy downhill spiral because he loses his wife, he loses his kid. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of them you play as a very messed up person. And then you don't realize how messed up you are until you start putting puzzle pieces together and then the story starts making sense and you're like, wait a second. And then at the very end of the game, everything comes together. You're like, what the heck just happened? That's Silent Hill. Except it's a lot of really gruesome stuff along the way. A lot of nasty stories. Some things that aren't very suitable for a lot of people because it's a little much, man. It really is. Some of the topics that they touch on are very sensitive to some people. Angie might have passed out by now. She worked all day today, so she might just be snoring away with us just trying to chat next to her somewhere until her phone dies. Hopefully she put your phone on the charger. Don't wake up with the dead phone. Put your phone on the charger. Oh. I guess she's still awake. Oh, Sloth. Sloth, look what you did, Sloth. Look what this wants, Sloth. Look what you made happen, Sloth. It's a good thing I'm not imprinting on these, Sloth. Look what it needs, Sloth. Sloth. Look what it needs, Sloth. Mm. I know, man. I won't be imprinting on these, but that's why I say the things I say. But yeah, I won't be imprinting on these. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, leave me alone. I am right now in Texas, man. The great state of Texas. Do I? I don't. So here. North Carolina or Texas? 'Cause I like Neebs. Neebs is that's a funny channel, man. Genuinely, I like that channel. It is quite funny. Where did I put my soup? Honey, where's my super soup? And you? Man, you're not lying. You are not lying. It gets so hot here, it's ridiculous. Beebs is fun. It's a really funny, quirky channel. It's like a group, the Neebs gaming community. It's kind of like what I would like to shoot for, but without as much like machinima and just more gameplay, like live gameplay. Yeah, they are pretty good. I really enjoyed them. Yeah, man, I watch Glock. I do, actually. 7 Days to Die, right? And all the different little other. He does a lot of survival games. Those are the kinds of guys that I'm kind of inspired by. I really like those guys. Those are the guys that I would like to model my channel after. Try to be as family friendly as possible, but still I still want it to be enjoyable, fun, people to have a good time. Except I want to be live. I want people to interact. I want to actually feel like a community. I want the people to feel like they're part of the actual the making of the video. They're hanging out, chatting. I want to be distracted while I play the game. I want people to ask me questions. I like that kind of stuff. I like the idea of streaming, but I want to model my channel after Neebs and, like you said, Glock 9, those types of guys. I'm sure there's other ones that I watch, but I don't really quite remember. Unless you throw it up again, I might know them. But I like those channels. The survival games. What's another? God, what's his name? He plays the Forest. He was the Forest guy, and he's the Blueberries. That guy, he's cool. He wears a hat. I forget his name, but I love that guy. That guy is really cool too. Yeah, yeah, he's played Ark a couple times as well. I've seen that, but I forget the other guy. Oh, I know, dude. Have you seen the guy that's on lives right now all the time? He just sits there and mumbles. Just it's like, what in the world is this guy saying? And he's got like, I seen one day he had like 4,700 something people watching him, and he just plays Paper IO and mumbles and just freaks out. He's got so many people watching. He just plays Paper IO or these crappy little mobile games, and he's got thousands of people watching, and I can't understand why. It's like it just I don't know. I go through lives sometimes and I see some of the weirdos playing, dude. There's one kid that literally has a whole bunch of robots. He's programmed robots. Never finished. I got sideswiped. What was I finishing? Remind me. I'm just talking. Saying what's on off the cuff of my wrist right now. I'm just talking. Rambling on. Oh, that's what I was doing. Let me grab these guys. I wouldn't mind that one. More so. Let's do this. Oh God, what's his name? I gotta go in and look him up real quick. He's a spazoid, man. He really is. It just blows me away. He's always in my stuff. but it's on shorts. Oh, where is he? It's all this stuff is about Trump's damn ear. All it's all the news is right now is just this picture. It's just angry Trump, just with a bleeding ear. So I can't find it because the internet's exploding right now with assassin stuff. He looks so angry. look at look at how angry. He's just so angry. You you dubious do-gooder evil man. Jesus. Yeah, I can't find him. But it's wild. He's a very weird guy. Oh, is it morning right now? Good night. Oh, yeah. I'll see you later, Angie. I appreciate you. And I hope your pillow stays nice and cool. You don't have to turn it at all. Let's get some of this metal out real quick so that way I don't have to do a metal run real fast. I'm just gonna do it the lazy way. Oh, where's my bird? Birdie? Come on. That's not what I was trying to do, but okay. Up and down on the elevator platform, I guess. Demolish. Birdie. Like that. I'm not a big Satan fan. I don't believe in bringing that voodoo, hoodoo, bad juju in my life. I used to go ghost hunting when I was a kid in graveyards and stuff. But I just decided that that's probably not the brightest idea because you might accept some things into your life that you don't intentionally try to. You know what I mean? I might not believe in it completely, but if by chance the movies, yeah. Oh, I can understand. I mean, I do find interest in it, but it's one of those things that I try to stand back as far away from it as possible because I don't want to say I'm a believer, but I believe enough to know that no, thank you. You know what I mean? Like I stay clear from that stuff. Don't need it in my life. Life's going good enough right now. I don't need some horrible thing to happen to me because I accidentally stumbled into a deal with the devil. You know what I mean? Not 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 cash money. Not very cash money at all. Let's repair this guy right quick. Pull him out. You're a horrible robber. Oh, goodness, Sloth. Well, I'm in my safe room. Good luck. Are you locked in, Sloth? I forgot my fish isn't in here. It seems I have failed. Are you in prison right now? Are you the door's open over there, Sloth. You got put in jail instantly. Both of the doors are opened up. Oh, let me grab these. Go ahead. Have at it. Grab this one. Fear that pin code. All right, I'm going to leave that door open just in case. Honestly, I mean, if I said no, would you be upset? I probably wouldn't play as long, no. But bored? Can you really be bored with Ark, dude? There's so much crap to do in this game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sound like a butthead if I say no, but oh, goodness gracious. But I do play longer, yes. I don't think I would play as long if I didn't have some people to talk with, you know what I mean? Enjoy the game together with. You're right, you're right. I am coming, Sloth. But to be bored, I don't think I would really be bored with the game. I've played the game so much without streaming, you know what I mean? Is that damn fish still there? It is. That fish is still there. I might have to kill that fish real quick. I am at the Megatherium. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get this guy back into the fighters real fast. See what he has on him. Berries. Lots and lots of berries. Oh, let me take this off real quick. Oh, you're good, man. You're fine. Not a big deal. guy's taming up pretty quickly. How was I doing it? Oh, food. I need to grab food. You know what? I don't really feel like I need to go out to the ocean right now. I feel that's fine, man. I don't mind. I'd leave all your stuff in your bird or whatever you're riding around. You know what I mean? So that way, if any of these little shits come in and decide to drown you, nothing is lost. Just put all your chibis and everything inside of the bird or your pyromane or whatever you're using. Welcome in, welcome in. Pick this guy up real quick. I'm about to do the swamp cave real quick. Am I actually killing you? Am I actually shooting you for damage? It's giving me a hit marker, man. Am I actually doing damage here? I'm giving you face shots. You're not? Alright. Let's say, what in the world? It might have been my tame over there I was shooting. Whoops. I was shooting a Karchar. I think 100 will probably do just fine. Let's throw this in the pre-mage real quick. Don't need that. Let me relight my cigarette real quick. Welcome in, welcome in. Probably throw this here. Good. We got ammo, we got food, we got water, we got shotgun shells, medical brews, we got all the stuffs. Let's go to the swamp cave. Come on, Froggy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave you out for a little bit. I don't really care. You're fine. Unless you're starving to death. Are you starving? Yeah, you're starving. Ugh. Let's put this guy up, I guess. I should probably put the Karchar up as well. Let's cryopod you. And then we're going to go get the other guy. We're going to cryopod him up too. Oh, I did have random crap in you as well. Why wouldn't I have? That's dude. Today was just a big old. I had to ban somebody. Were you in here when I got upset and I banned somebody?